Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokémon X, where, as you can definitely tell by this episode, I did not get all the things that I needed to get done in order for me to give you guys a new episode of whatever one-off video, which I am going to talk about. I didn't get it done. In fact, I did barely much more on it. I don't know why I've been really struggling with getting some of the editing done. I mean, quite literally, I studied editing in school. That is my job is an editor outside of doing Pokemon videos. So the fact that I just can't get myself to do it is a little bit odd, but to be fair, things did get a bit busy, and I've been doing a bit of extra work. So that probably has something to do with it, although I always think I should be able to do a little bit more. In this episode, anyway, we're going to head on to the next city, do a rival battle, I think would be the option, and then we'll save some of the other stuff for another episode, because I think we'll keep this chill, relaxed, and if you're enjoying all that type of stuff, and you like that, then go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. We saved the Mamoswine in the last episode, which means we get to ride on it on the Mamoswine Road here, which is pretty cool. But I actually so I have 3 videos in the works currently, right now, outside of doing this stuff. And I forgot to put a rappel on. That's something that I'm going to need to do. But I've got 3 videos in the works. I've got one that just is waiting on the editing. I've got one that is scripted, but is not... I haven't really done anything else other than script it. And I'm trying to do a few of these where I've got something that's scripted and ready to go, so that I can just... If I need to do a video, I can just record it one day, edit it the next. It's, you know, gonna be like a 10-minute long video, nothing too crazy. And, you know, just something that I can put out, and hopefully it'll do decently well. So I have one that I've been working on that I quite enjoyed making, so I definitely want to finish that. But yeah, the main video, I might as well spoil it slightly, is going to be in Pokemon Emerald, and I completed this challenge like a month ago. I had everything ready a month ago, and when it came to actually editing the video together, I've just been procrastinating it like crazy. I just don't know why. I wish I could be like, yeah, it's just been a bit challenging to make this video because of whatever reason it's challenging to make this video. But it's not been challenging in the slightest to make it. I just haven't been able to sit down with the motivation to go through that video and just edit it. And it's to my own detriment as well, you know? It's a video that I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna like, so I just don't really get it. I don't know why I'm so frustrating. I'm frustrating myself with it, and then I'll have days like today where I'm like really kind of motivated to just get shit done, you know? And just didn't work out. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm just like, yeah, can't do it today. No real reason. Also, since we've encountered a Sneasel, I actually, in my, like, I call them, like, test run playthrough things. But, in my test playthrough, before I did all of this, I actually caught a shiny Sneasel here. Which was kind of funny because this was around the time when someone was commenting, like, hey, what happens if you find a shiny Pokemon? And I was like, I actually don't know what I would do if I caught a shiny Pokemon, because it would most likely be a Pokemon that isn't from this generation, which would kind of go against the one rule that I decided I wanted to follow, which was I'm going to use just Pokemon from this generation. And so it was a bit like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here for that. But yeah. Ooh, holo clip. Joey, this time I challenge you to a battle in front of Anastar City's gym. Prepare yourself. Alright, well we got that to look forward to, which is pretty fun. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I sit down on just on a good day, maybe Sunday or something like that, because I actually do have things to do this weekend that are gonna take up time. But yeah, I feel like if I can just sit down and get things done, I will be able to finally get that video out, and I can work, and it'll be a little bit freeing, but for some reason, it's just been a struggle. You there! I came in place of Dexio to tell you something. There's a person here in Anastar City who knows about the legendary Pokémon. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you some gifts. Put them to good use. Ah, repeat balls. Repeat balls make it easier to catch kinds of Pokemon that you've caught before. Even though they're the same species, the strengths and natures of individual Pokemon can be really different. So someone here who knows about the legendary Pokemon. Wonder who that might be. Well, why don't we head on this way then? I actually have no idea if I'm getting all this right. No, definitely not getting all this right. Okay. I think at some point you're supposed to come here and talk to Professor Sycamore, but I guess that's just not right now. Anyway, there's the gym, which we will do, but if we go down here, we can find one of the best clothing stores usually. So let's head on in. Maybe we'll try and change something up. I think, I was thinking we could go with the purple, but I think, I'm not completely happy with everything. I'm surprised, actually, at, like, how we're looking in this game. We'll go for this one, and, yeah, I guess we'll do that then, because for some reason, the best clothing options are purple. I don't know why. But there we go, we've changed. And we get to spend lots of money on things, but we look pretty cool, so that's fine. And then I guess what we'll do to just finish this episode off is we are going to take on our rival. Should we do that? I think we should do that. Joey! Let me show you how much stronger I am. I did say we were going to be rivals back in that cafe in Lumio City after all. And we get to finally battle Serena again, who's probably going to lose. I actually have a point of contention with this battle. I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is because I feel like at this stage of a game, your rival should have 6 Pokemon. Bare minimum, they should be 5. You should have 5 Pokemon. 4 is not enough. And I think it is moments like that in this game that just make it a bit frustrating. It's like, yeah, whatever. This game's easy. In this battle, all I have to do is just keep switching out my Pokemon, at various different points. Oh, Chestnut's coming out, so let's get Fox. You know, it's all a bit like that, and I feel like for Serena especially, who's supposed to be like this trainer that goes hand in hand with you, I feel like if I were developing the game, I'd make her stronger than, say, like the next gym leader when you're about to face her. So she's kind of out of sync, so that she is a challenge when you face her. And her team is actually like half decent as well, maybe? That could be helpful. Because she has so many just single-typed Pokemon on her team. Okay, the starters are all dual-type. She just had a pure Psychic type and a pure Water type on her team. Those are just easy to take out. And, you know, why not just have a little bit of variety? Why not have a little bit of Jeopardy? You know, this is someone who's supposed to be going toe-to-toe with you, like I said. So, the fact that she's so much weaker at this point, and also, like, Game Freak clearly knew that there's probably about 12 Pokemon that you'd probably want at this point in the game. Maybe more, maybe less, but I mean, you can get the pseudo-legendary in this game after the 5th gym. So, you know, even though its evolution's a little bit weird, because you have to be where it's raining to get Goodra, but still, it's a thing. It just feels like her only having 4 Pokemon, 3 of them being completely single type. She's clearly not a good trainer at this point. I don't know why Game Freak did it like that. They just made it way too easy for no particular reason, in my opinion. My Pokemon are so much stronger now, but you and your Pokemon are still one step ahead of us. Anyway, I'll heal your Pokemon here. You and your Pokemon are good enough to beat the gym leader. Go for it. Well, you know what? This episode has not actually gone long enough, so I think I will actually do that. I wasn't going to. I have no real plan on doing it, but there's only like... You can get through this entire gym doing 2 battles, I think? Maybe 3? Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's talk to this guy. What do you know, Daddy-O? Here you are, future champ. Wow, this place is amazing sight of a ball. Try getting your head around that one, right? Even if you find your way around, you'll have to watch out for those psychic types. You've got some crazy powers, am I right? But don't give up and you'll find your way. Alright, well, this once calm episode is no longer going to be a calm episode, and it's gonna get serious just right now. And also, this is one of the easiest gym leaders. Psychic type gym leaders in the past were, they brought fear to you because, you know, you would face them and they would be incredibly difficult to beat. And, you know, you'd be getting through and, oh my goodness, you know, Pokemon that are, some of the psychic types, they're fast, especially like Sabrina, you know, Alakazam, Pokemon like that, or bulky types like Mr. Mime who set up. So here it's just, I can't remember which. No, I didn't want to do the battle. Anyway, my point was that Olympia ends up becoming probably one of the simplest gym leaders that you ever go up against in any game. I will also say, there are way too many easy gym leaders in this game. There just are. I don't know why they did it that way, but that's what they did. And I think it's slightly annoying. I think it's this way. Yeah, it is. Anyway, powers, because this is how we can make this super easy. So what we're gonna do a little bit of prize money power, and then we're gonna do an attack power, and then a special defense power. And all of that is going to work in our favor. So let's talk to her. A ritual decide your fate and future. The battle begins. I don't know how she does the little flying trick. Maybe she's got like strings attached somewhere in the maze, or maybe just Pokemon is Pokemon and it's gonna do Pokemon things. That probably is the correct answer. Anyway, if you want to see just how easy this battle is, all I'm gonna do is hit Swords Dance twice. And that'll be it, pretty much. There really isn't anything more to do. We'll get our special defense and our attack boost. It's gonna use Psychic, it's gonna do nothing. Also because it's special defense boost. We're now +5, which is pretty cool. And so now we just spam Shadow Sneak, and we just wait for the battle to end. Oh, and actually, because of the Reflect, that happens. Oh no, our special defense dropped. I'm very worried. We can go for another Swords Dance, because we can get the extra +1, and then we're priority plus max attack on a Pokemon with already high attack. I am surprised Sigilyph even managed to live that. That's just the Reflect, but now Reflect's gone, and so it doesn't matter what she does, because we're just gonna one-shot all of her Pokemon. And she does have a Meowstic, but it's not like that's gonna be able to do anything, because we have Shadow Sneak, and we're Ghost-type, and Fake Out is not a move that she can use against a Ghost-type. So it's basically just a clean sweep from this point onwards. Goodbye, Meowstic. We're gonna see you later. And, yeah. Literally most forgettable, easiest gym. Drago wants to learn Earthquake. Oh, we have strength in the way of where I was gonna put Earthquake. We'll get rid of Rock Tomb, because we don't have... We're gonna learn a better rock move later. I just need... Can someone remind me to get rid of strength on our Pokemon there? Someone needs to do that, because I will forget, and I'll do that off camera. Alright. Slowking is out. Slowking gets Shadow Snuck. Slowking is down. And we've got ourselves the 7th gym badge. The most trivial gym ever. And there we go. We defeated Leader Olympia. Now, the Psychic Badge. A testament of your skill. Proof of your power. Also, they called it the Psychic Badge. They couldn't have called it something cool, like to go with the space theme or something like that. Like the Galaxy Badge or like the Andromeda Badge. No, the I'm not even gonna read. Genuinely least favorite gym in all of Pokemon. Sure, it's a cool maze thing, but most forgettable gym leader with probably a very memorable gym, but a very unmemorable battle. And yeah. I'm sure getting the psychic badge wasn't much trouble for you, right, Joey? I think I'll challenge you to a daily battle when this trip is all said and done. Seems like the neighborly thing to do. Let's have a rematch. Battling tough trainers is the best way to get stronger, after all. No, I don't think I want one, but what could this be? Holocaster. Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster to make an important announcement. Listen well. Team Flare will revive the ultimate weapon, eliminate everyone who isn't in our group, and return the world to a beautiful natural state. Unproductive fools are consuming our future. If nothing changes, the world will become ugly and conflicts will raze the land from end to end. I repeat, we will use the ultimate weapon and wipe the slate clean. I'm sorry, those of you who are not members of Team Flare, but this is adieu to you all. What was Lysandra saying? Wiping the clean slate? Eliminating everyone but Team Flare? Let's look for Team Flare's headquarters. Where could Lysandra be? Perhaps he's where we first met him in Lumio City. Huh, well, thank you for telling me that. I think also these guys are like, hey, by the way, we need to go to the cafe, the Team Flare cafe. So that's pretty much where we just need to go to. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.